Your voice, your vote, election coverage tonight. In just over a month, Spokane voters will be making a big decision whether or not to raise the minimum wage to one of the highest in the country. The idea behind Prop 1 has some support, but as you can imagine, pushback as well. KXLY4's John Hendricks live tonight. And John, there's a pretty big backer behind that no campaign.
Yeah, that backer is Greater Spokane Incorporated. Now, they represent a lot of businesses here in Spokane and fear if this does pass that it will have devastating effects on the economy. On the other side of the coin is Envision Spokane. They're the organization behind the Yes campaign. They say it's been a long time coming for working families.
The campaign signs are already up and the flyers are on their way to your mailbox as the countdown to the November election heats up. On the ballot, Proposition 1, which will do 4 things: raise the minimum wage for some employees, create equal pay for equal work, a right not to be wrongfully terminated, and place workers' rights ahead of corporations.
The minimum wage as it sits today is really a poverty wage. We have to face the facts.
Kai Hushka is one of the people trying to win over your vote. He says a vote for Prop 1 will help bring families out of poverty.
This is about saying we got to move people out of that, and that means people have to make enough to actually meet their basic needs.
If passed, companies with more than 150 employees would be required to pay a family wage, which is determined by a formula that calculates cost of living. It would put minimum wages between $15 and $20 an hour, way up from $9.10, where it currently is. That increase, a sticking point for business owners.
We really are trying to grow jobs, and it's a very difficult task as it is without having the added burden of this initiative.
Steve Stevens is the CEO of Greater Spokane Incorporated. He fears the added cost will drive business out of Spokane and cause them to cut things like benefits for employees.
We believe if this passes, we will lose jobs, and ultimately we could lose employers as well. Many employers have talked to us about that already. They have told us that they would move outside of Spokane.
With just over a month until the election begins, both sides are hoping you'll read up on these issues, hoping to grab your vote.
Now, ballots for the November election will be sent out in the next 2 weeks on October 14th and 15th. Reporting live from the Skydeck tonight, John Hendricks, KXLY4 News.